Hey everyone, back again. Big update. Uh, I received an email from Tribal Motorsports saying that my order has shipped. I clicked the track shipping to see, okay, where is it coming from? Is it coming from California? Is it coming from Texas? Because Tribal Motorsports is a distribution service. What that means is they order a whole bunch of these machines from overseas and through different manufacturers, and then they bring them to hubs in Texas and hubs in California, and that's where their hubs are because that's where the shipping ports are. Items come in from a shipping company, huge shipping containers on shipping vessels and so on, and then they put them at ports and they bring them to different facilities and they ship them out. They are the middleman of the end result, so to speak. And I was like, okay, I gotta see where it's coming from. Well, I clicked on it, shipping, and it's just over the hill. I mean, I was like, wait. I just got a notice that they're shipping it or that it has shipped. What's going on? Well, it's already just down the road. It went from Texas to San Simon, Arizona, to Phoenix, all the way to Blythe, California, because we have the shipping way it ships is if it's on a truck. If it's on a truck, they have a straight shot over to California on the highway. They hit the hub, and then it spider webs out from California. Texas, it spider webs up like this. California spreads like this. And that's just how it goes. But it's arrived in Kingman. It's Kingman's gonna have it. It's getting sent to another company because XPO. I don't think that they're going to be delivering it themselves. I'm thinking it's going to be like a third-party delivery, kind of like when I got the welder generator from Tomahawk. They hired a shipping company. That shipping company sent it to Las Vegas. Las Vegas gave it to a third-party shipping company, which basically loaded it on a trailer. It's an enclosed trailer with the barn door rear end, and it was just a plywood trailer. And those guys they unpack the stuff at sites. So I'm thinking this is going to go through another third party drop gate or lift gate company, and they're going to be the ones that deliver it. I've already prepped the pad, got all the gravel out. I don't know if they're going to be, open to backing it in to the lot and actually putting it on the pad, because I really don't want them to drop 1,000-pound box in the road. I mean, drop it in my driveway. It's simple, it's easy, it's right there. And then I don't have to find a way to, haul 1,000-pound crate up a huge incline into the yard and onto a concrete pad that has a lip on it that's like 2 inches tall. So that's weird. But looking at the shipping information, I ordered it on the 15th. They shipped it on the 15th. I ordered it at, I don't even know when I ordered it. Hold on. Let's see. Where are you? That was, okay, order summary. No, I ordered it. I ordered it at 8:00 p.m. on the 14th. At 4 p.m. the following day, it was already shipped. It was already shipped. That's great. And that's Central Time, so that's actually earlier for us. What is that? Would it be like what, 2 or 3 o'clock our time? So, I mean, that's fantastic. And if it's already made it this far, we're talking possibly either, depending on what's going on today, they may call me today, they may call me tomorrow to set up a delivery. Because I don't know if they do weekend deliveries. I don't know what that's going to be like. But I do know that I'm always available for deliveries. I mean, come 4 o'clock today, I'm going to be hopping on here and doing all my bill paying and get everything done because, payday and get your bills done. What I do is I get paid and then I go through, I pay every bill that I have available that is ready to be paid. I pay everything, and then from that I do grocery shopping. Once grocery shopping is done and I have, a week's worth of food, 2 weeks worth of food, whatever. Once I have that done, everything else is either, extra pay towards bills or splurging on goofy stuff, getting it out of the way type deal. So I'm shocked with how fast this is. Now, I wanted to point out something. There it is. Yeah. Now I did a whole bunch of looking up on Tribal Motorsports LLC, a 2.08 out of 5. Now people will go, well, they have a horrible rating with Better Business Bureau. Well, they have a horrible rating because people are jumping to conclusions, and on top of that, they're really screwing things up. Here, click on it. Where's my switchy deal? There. Yeah. These people are ignoring a lot of things. Gary M., I bought a Coolster Mini Jeep from them right out the box. It was a bad unit. The frame was not completely welded. Chain tensioner was welded on crooked, making it undrivable due to the chain being misaligned. Went on the whole thing, and then called Tribal with my warranty, and they done nothing but send a gasket kit and offered $100 bit. Everything that they made it impossible to get me the $100 constant runaround. They refused to take it back after spending $2,500 and for it, and had to invest another $800 for welding both frame and crankcase. Tribal Motorsports, thank you for sharing your feedback. I'd like to kindly address a few important points regarding your experience. You received the vehicle in November. It wasn't until mid-January, 9 weeks later, that we were informed of any assembly issue. Now, if you take 2 months to file a complaint, that's on you. They received the warranty claim. Tech support team promptly ordered necessary parts, and the manufacturer and offered to partially reimburse you for professional repairs. We requested the repair invoice to properly reimburse, but you declined and asked us not to respond further. Additionally, you mentioned that you already purchased a replacement vehicle elsewhere before we had a chance to fully assist you. Giving the significant time lapse before you raised the issue, the subsequent request for no further assistance, our options were limited. So the person had a problem with it. waited 9 weeks to whine and complain, even though Tribal Motorsports responded and helped and tried to get, something going on. The person refused any help and then still blamed Tribal Motorsports. Charles C. making payments on a bike. I can't get tagged as they are giving me a runaround about why I don't have my title yet. Would not recommend getting a street legal option from them. Bad experience. Too late to return for refund. So stuck. Lied to by customer service about the situation. Was told more than one story. Still waiting for manufacturer to reprint my title. Okay. Tribal Motorsports responded. Thank you for bringing the matter to our attention. We sincerely apologize. It's for your inconvenience. The delivery company lost the title, because it comes in a certified envelope, and we all know that when I got that motorcycle from Safer Wholesale, I had the title issue where they issued a title to they sent me a title to a different person. There was the issue with the dealership that I bought the truck from, where they accidentally put the wrong person's name on it, because the guy had all these papers spread out and he was just typing in stuff and sending people's information through to the DMV, and he put somebody else's name on my title and then my name on somebody else's title. It happens. Now, they contacted the manufacturer, got a new title ordered, and they issued a partial refund, and he already received it. You got a partial refund. They're jumping through hoops to make sure that you get what you need to title it, and you're responding to stuff way after it's already been resolved and leaving bad reviews. Very ugly experience here. So I bought two Coolster 125cc. These are the mini Jeeps. Over $2,000 just to get one running bike and one not running as Christmas gift. They just arrived, but in time. But I put it together and found out that one looked used, and somehow it came with high idle. I hired ATV guys so my kid could finally ride it, and the bike would not drive. It's now January 11th, 2024, and I'm still having to explain to them that what they sent, it's a used and not working unit, and I want my money back. Although the matter is already resolved by the time we've been able to respond to this, we would still like to make sure everything is satisfactory condition. It looks like this review was left in early January, and our support team was able to resolve this matter with you shortly after by figuring out it was a clutch issue, so a new one was sent out. Yeah, they checked the VIN, checked everything. Vehicles were never registered before. They had never been sent out before. They were brand new vehicles, but you got to remember, a lot of these vehicles are being shipped through shipping containers. There is a little bit of moisture damage on some items, especially what was that? The incident in 2017 with the shipping container truck that got hit by a huge ass wave, and water went into a bunch of shipping containers. It destroyed a bunch of paperwork. It wrecked a bunch of Christmas ornaments and trees and electronics. Somebody was shipping a car and it got damaged. I mean, it does happen. But it is still a new product, and all you have to do is, he got it, he tried to put it together, found out it wasn't running, didn't work, there was damage. contacted them, and it like, okay, you were setting this up for Christmas, but you got it like the month of Christmas, so you couldn't, you couldn't what? I mean, keep in mind, this beginning of this year. So he got it for Christmas for the kids last year, but he waited, 2 weeks or whatever to complain about it, and then it was fixed within a week. And then he decided to, file a complaint on here. ATV is okay, not worth $2,800 paid for, but the biggest downfall is what you pay for rush shipping, and still took a few weeks. And the helmet I bought is out of stock, and they never even bothered to tell us until we reached out, and then we had to take a color we didn't want. Okay, first off, never pay for expedited or rush shipping. Never pay for rush on MSOs. You're going to get... Listen, you cannot make planes fly faster. You can't. You cannot make boats go faster when it's a shipping vessel. It's not going to work. You are not going to get that. Speed limit is the speed limit. Rush. Well, rush just means that instead of them getting the paperwork, seeing your order, putting paperwork through, having somebody pull the stock, have somebody put it onto a list of items to go out shipping, setting up the shipment date and everything, instead of going in that list, you're getting put on a short list of faster people, which all they're going to do is they're going to go, okay, take the item off, put it directly on a truck, and then ship it out. Your shipping isn't going to be faster shipping to get to you. It is faster processing of the paperwork for it to be shipped. Because what you have is the order, the processing time, and then the shipping time. Shipping time never changes. It's the processing time that you're paying for. You're paying for processing time, not shipping. So never pay extra for processing. If you're going to get something and you need it by a specific time, you're SOL. You're not going to speed up shipping. You're not going to speed up processing. Look at my order. Look at my order. I made the order on the 14th. On the 15th, it shipped. Processing was fast. Processing and shipping were fast. You paid extra for something that I got standard. It is not that big of a deal. Tribal Motorsports responded. Thank you for your purchase with us. We're thankful for choosing us, but your power force provider, after reviewing your order, it looks like you ordered the first week of December, which our business is our business busiest week of the entire year, unfortunately. Again, this falls in with this. You ordered in December, you ordered November, end of November, early December. You ordered in the busiest time of the year, and then you're whining because it took a while. Go before it. Go before the busiest time of the year. These two people are the definition of late Christmas getters. If you order Christmas gifts the week before Christmas, you're SOL. You have screwed the pooch. I know that it's going to take time. I put in the effort, got the order in. I don't care when I get it. I could get it, next month. I can get it the month after. I can get it 3 months from now. It doesn't matter to me. As long as I get it and as long as they keep up responding. That is the key to all business sales. All business sales, the key is to keep an open line of communication. If the company was just blowing you off, then there would be something going on. But they are on it. Granted, I would have, liked them to send me an email, the day of the shipping saying, hey, it shipped. But, I got notification that it shipped the day that it reached just outside of my city. And another thing is, don't buy helmets through the company that you're buying the machines from. But go to a store, put on the helmet, get your head measured, get your proper size and shape, because there are shapes to people's faces. That way, helmets are like glasses. If you get the wrong shape and the wrong size that doesn't fit your noodle, then it's not going to work. Ordering helmets that come with the machines, they are they're like those little free socks that they put next to shoes so that you put the sock on and try the shoe on without your feet touching somebody else's foot fungus that has gone in the shoe. That's what those used helmets are. They're set to fit everybody's head shape. So if you have an oblong head, it'll fit fine. If you've got a round head, it'll fit okay, but there's still some shimmy room. If you've got a narrow head, it's gonna have a lot of shimmy room. It's set to fit a specific people in a different way each time they put it on. It's go get a helmet, have your head measured, whatever. Know your head shape, know what's going on. Because I know my head shape, I know I'm a round face, I know that my head is oblong, so I have to have that type of fit. I know what fits me, I know the helmets that fit me, I know that I ordered helmets that were supposed to fit me, but it takes time to break in specific dome parts to where it fits properly. They tell you to wear helmets for I think it's 4 hours a day for a week, just so the helmet breaks in. Doing dishes with it, watching TV, wearing your helmet, get it broke in so that, it fits properly and doesn't get you to squish your face like this. Yeah, that's how that's supposed to work. I've had bad helmets, like the green one that flips up everything, and it having the broken part on the one side and the other side is supposed to be the part that's on this side. That was a whole other deal. But again, this thing is junk. Nothing. 300E vibrates terribly. Steering is real stiff. Okay, so he posted this in 2023, but asked for help in 2022. They responded within 24 hours, directing him to customer service, and he never replied. They sent him information on how to get a hold of them, and he just blew them off. He waited a year to complain on BBB. But here's the deal: the 300E, that is belt driven. It's CVT belt. So anything that has a CVT belt is going to vibrate. Since the engine is on the swing arm of the rear end, it's going to vibrate like crazy. It's a freaking go-kart. It's gonna vibrate. That's how they're set up. The Honda Odyssey vibrates like crazy when you're driving it. The Can-Am Ace, that one vibrates like crazy. You turn on the throttle and you go, because you can feel the engine through the entire frame. Complained about steering being real stiff. Well, of course, steering stiff, it has to be stiff because there is no power steering. there's no power steering, because if you have power steering on something that small, you're going to have to be running hoses, hydraulic lines. If you do electrical power steering, you're going to need battery and charging units and everything. You're going to need all this stuff. You can't do that on something built that small. You're adding parts to it, which then would bring it up, $2,000 more. Next one, Liquida. Dissatisfied, ordered a UTV. When the UTV was delivered, it was already damaged and wouldn't start. Filed a warranty claim, but didn't give the VIN number. I'd spoken with Jacob about the UTV. Okay. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. We're sorry to hear that you're unhappy with the product and that you feel we didn't provide adequate support. We do our best to we understand that you had some concerns with the UTV regarding a starting issue December 27th, and we did immediately reach out to you to offer assistance the same day. You stated that you would provide us with the VIN, and we did not hear back from you. And she says that she didn't give the VIN number. She didn't. We also followed up in January didn't receive a response from you until 4 months later, April 7th. Unfortunately, by now your 90-day warranty has well expired, and there isn't an extended warranty purchased. However, we still offered to help with anything we can, including offering to pay for a local repair shop to diagnose and fix the issue. Once again, we did not hear back from you until this BBB complaint. See, again, somebody who has a complaint contacts them, refuses to give information that is pertinent to getting it resolved, and then refuses to follow up, and then blames the business. You go to the dentist, you have a crown put in. The crown doesn't stick and falls out. You wait 3 months and then file a complaint on Better Business Bureau about your crown falling out, and then the dentist goes, well, why didn't you bring this to my attention in all these months? And then they don't even respond. That's what you're falling for here. You've got people that were so dissatisfied with the service that they didn't even try to get it fixed. I contact every company. If there's an issue, I contact every company. With Safer Wholesale, I made every contact I could. I called them all the time about the MCO, the issue with the titling, the plastics that were broken from it being dropped during shipping, the frame damage, the damage to the spark plug, the damage to other parts on it. I contacted them all the time. I called so much that they knew my number. When I called, they'd pick up and like, hey, I know it's you, and stuff. They knew because my number would pop up. They literally put me on their phone list. But they never did anything to fix it. They never got me new plastics. They never did. They said they would. They never did. They said they'd get me a new spark plug boot. They said they'd give me a new coil. They said they'd send me a new wiring harness for the headlights that were damaged. They said that they would send me a whole bunch of stuff, and they never did. Nothing was ever done. Literally, they I'd call and they go, yeah, we're looking into it, and then hang up. Tribal Motorsports here. These people are calling. Tribal Motorsports is sending out emails like crazy, contacting them, calling them. Tribal Motorsports is actually calling customers and be like, hey, you sent us email saying that this was broke and how can we help? And these people are blowing them off and then claiming that the company is bad. Not recommended, very poor customer service and product cheap, all ATV poor quality, not worth money, don't spend money on warranty, waste of money, assembly, very poor pay, extra ATV, failing apart, not worth it. I register, pay more money, get name brand like Honda or other. This company should be investigated for how do customers not recommended at all. I don't know who mouthfucked this guy. This is ridiculous. Apparently they do know him by the name, but we apologize for your dissatisfaction with your purchase. We strive to provide the best possible experience for our customers and take all feedback seriously. I would like to address that our support team reached out to you on January 31st asking for more details about your issue, and we did not get a response back from you. I'm not sure if maybe you missed this email or not, but we would like to make this right and provide you with whatever you need. Please respond back to our support teams so they can help with whatever you need. Again, Travel Motorsports contacted the customer. The customer ignored them, but still reports bad whatevers. It's insane. Another bad one. Online is false details. Motor is actually 150, and it doesn't come close to 50 miles an hour as advertised. Okay, so when it comes to Chinese and the what is that? Linhai. I can't even remember the other name. It's show something, but all those ones are labeled differently. I've got it bookmarked in here, don't I? There. Yeah. This is what I ordered. This is what I ordered. This is the product list. This is the Terminator 300 4x4. You go down to the bottom here. Displacement 257 cc's. It's not 300. That's 257. That is a lie. Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Because of federal law. U.S. federal law. Not foreign federal law. U.S. federal law. And that falls under the Department of Transportation and their regulations. See, if you get one of those engine kits that go on a bicycle, it cannot be more than 50 cc's. Well, they list them as 49cc engines, even though most are either 52 or 48 cc's. But they list them as 49 because that's how they get away with that little window there for federal law. Scooters, like actual moped scooters, not the pedal engine scooters. Mopeds. If you ride a moped and you go to the DMV usually has a set law where if you have a moped that is under 200 cc's, you get a limited license for any moped under that size. Well, you can get a moped that is a 200cc moped, but the actual engine displacement is 150 to 160 cc's. Because the engine cc is over 150 point whatever, it has to go to the next tier, which it goes in either 50 or 20 cc's depending on the maker. Some makers choose to go by 50, other makers try to go 20. So you'll get like a 220cc, but it's actually 202. They just bump it up that 20 because it looks better on a decal then going, okay, the federal law says I have to, have it set at a specific range. Oh, it's a 300cc. Well, it's not really, because it's actually slightly smaller or slightly larger. Sometimes you luck out and get the larger because the larger has more power. But usually what happens is you get a 300cc motor and it shows that it's 257. Well, here's the deal. You can port this or hone this or get the engine with you can modify the engine to go up to that maximum cc. 257cc engine, you could probably get it to a 275 with the right materials and the right head work, and get that piston set out because of wall thickness and honing it out and getting it modified. You can change out your heads and make it more powerful. You switch some stuff around. That's also where you're getting this stuff in. So that's where you're sitting. People complaining, oh, it's actually less than what you said. Oh, it doesn't come close to 50 miles an hour. Well, the thing is the speed is set to your, when they say, oh, up to 50 miles an hour, they're meaning that in prime conditions, you can hit 50 miles an hour. It's not saying you can put a 400-pound sumo wrestler on a go-kart and push him uphill and it goes that fast. They're saying that the prime weight limit, like the weight limit of the vehicle, says somebody 165 pounds can ride it. Okay, somebody at 150 pounds can hit the top speed of 50 on a level plane with limited wind resistance, and as long as the ground is smooth and not bumpy, gravelly, and all rocky. They're not saying that this machine's going to do that. They're saying it can go up to that in prime conditions. Throwing a fit and whining and then not dealing with it is horrible. They lied to me and cheated me and refused to refund my money. And when I tried to cancel my order, and when I received my order, it was damaged, and they refused to claim the damage on their end. And it's like, you're doing a lot of stuff here. I mean, there's a lot of complaints, and I mean, I won't know what's going on with my order until it gets here. I won't know. When my order gets here, I'm going to inspect the box for any damage. And as they say in their deal, here. Let's see, Tribal Motorsports. Okay, warranty, parts request, warranty claim, title request. No, not that one. Maybe this one. Let's see. Where are we located? Oh man, I was just reading it like an hour ago. There's a once a product's been opened and assembled, it can't be returned for a full refund under any circumstances, as it's considered used at that point. However, rest assured that our dedicated warranty team is ready and available to assist you in identifying any issues with parts and arranging for new parts to be sent promptly. There is another thing for shipping. When you get when it gets shipped to you, Shipping policy. There it is. Okay. Use a third-party LTL less than truckload. A truckload is the entire load. Less than truckload is like 1 or 3 or 5 items on a truck. During the holiday season, transit times may result in additional times, yada, yada, yada. Expected delivery times, do not ship to the following locations, New York, and other Nazi areas. Return policy, where's that? There's a damage deal. Any damage that is not originally notated or damage acquired from not properly securing our packaging, your item will be notated and subtracted from your refund amount, the original shipping expense, and 20% restocking fee. The original shipping charge is not refundable and will be deducted from the refund amount. Minor scratches and damage caused by the shipping carrier are not grounds for refusal. Any items refused and returned without approval from one of our representatives or a valid RMA number on the packaging will be subject to a 20 to 35% restocking fee, and you will be responsible for the cost of shipping the original and return shipping. They tell you on here, if you received and signed for your vehicle from a carrier, all sales are final. By accepting your item, you agree to waive the rights to file a chargeback claim against Tribal Motorsports. In order to return items to our company, you must follow the return process completely. Once an item is scheduled for delivery, an adult 18 years or older must be present to inspect and sign for the items. If an adult is not available to sign for the delivery at the time of if delivery waived any all rights to file damage claim, credit card chargebacks, you may not return the item or a replacement. Once the item is unloaded from the truck, an adult must inspect the package and its contents. Of any damage or missing parts are noticed, it must be notated in writing on the packing slip before it is signed and delivery is accepted. Take as many pictures or videos of any and all damages noted. These photos are mandatory for all damage and returns. Okay, so like I did with the motorcycle, they pulled it off the truck. Huge dent in the side. You could see through the box. There was scratches, there was cracks, there was all kinds of damage to it. I took video of everything when it was being taken off the truck, when he was bringing it up the driveway, everything. You have to do this big time. There is stuff that you got to write it on the you write it on the actual shipping note. See. If you receive your items in unsatisfactory condition due to shipping damage or are missing an item, you must notify us within 2 business days by filing a claim on our website. Let's see. Yeah, you got to write it on the actual shipping list. Damaged parts and so on, and they have it all in all these frequently asked questions here, and warranties. Let's see. These are all your deals here: parts diagrams, owner's manuals, and whatnot. But let's see. Warranty, about us. Chat online. This is using their site. No sales tax. Secure online order. Authorized dealer. Yeah, they've got everything listed. So you really have to. You can't just buy it, get it shipped, and it's perfectly new. Anderson Powersports. They were previously another powersport company before Anderson bought it, but they would get like Can-Ams in, they would get Polaris Rangers in, and they come in these big, huge shipping crates, and they're steel frames and everything. Every now and then, they'd get a truck in where one of the boxes is shifted and it's fallen through another box, and it was damaged. It's the same thing with this. You're just buying it from a different type of retailer. Instead of buying it from a dealership, you're buying it from the shipping company. You're buying it fresh off the truck. That's pretty much what you're doing. You can't blame them for damages to an item when it happened during shipping. You can't blame them for damages on things if you don't notate it. When you get the item and it comes, tell them leave it on the pallet jack, leave it on the truck. They wheel it off, inspect the entire box, video the entire outside of the box. If there's an opening in the box, look through the opening. If it's an open crate type deal, make sure, because there is damages sometimes. So if you don't note the damages, they can't help you. If you buy an item and you don't open it for a week, you've already missed your window. 2 days. You've got 48 hours to find any damages. Granted, you buy something for Christmas, you don't want to put it together, 2 months before, because then it's just sitting there. But you have to if you're going to be buying this type of stuff. It's not like a Lego set where you buy it and it's fine. No. You're buying a machine. You're buying a power outdoor equipment. Get it together. I won't know what my shipping looks like until it gets here. I won't know that. That's the truth. That's the truth. I can't see what mine's going to be, but when it does get here, I'm going to be videotaping the entire delivery process, getting it, off the truck, showing the walk around. That's what I plan on doing. So, that's how it's going to happen. That's the gist of it. So, with that, see you on the next one.